13.1 miles or 21.1 kilometers. That's the distance you have to run to do a half marathon. It is a test of endurance and fitness which should not be undertaken lightly for the novice runner. But could I complete a half marathon with zero training? But first, some context. I don't run regularly, and my last run was a good few months ago. However, I have gone through periods where I ran a lot, and about 9 years ago, I did 2 half marathons in 1 year. My first ever half marathon was in Edinburgh, and I got a total time of about 2.5 hours. The second was Aberdeen's first ever half marathon race, and I got about 2 hours and 15 minutes, beating my previous time. Since then, I've ran on and off, gone through periods where I do it quite a bit, and then periods where I hardly do anything. And recently, I haven't done any exercise whatsoever, and my diet is nothing to write home about. However, this year, Aberdeen's half marathon comes back to the city, and I'd actually signed up to do it a good few months ago and then completely forgot about it. However, now the race is here and I have a choice. Do I do the sensible thing and not go to the race because I haven't done any training and the risk of injury is quite high and I really need to be physically fit to do my job, so it could have a serious impact on my business? Or do I throw caution to the wind and take a risk and see if I can run it with zero training? Now, I cannot stress enough how little exercise and training I would have done to be fit for this half marathon. However, I do think it would actually be a really good story if I actually managed to finish in decent time without killing myself. So I'm gonna run the race and find out if I can actually do this with zero prep. And I know this has nothing to do with the regular garden maintenance kind of content of this channel, but if anything, it shows you that I am a dreamer. It's 6:40 in the morning on a Saturday, and it's race day, 18th of July, Aberdeen's first half marathon in about 10 years. I've got an hour before I have to get ready and leave, so wish me luck. Well, I've just got here to the starting course. It's pretty busy. I think there's like 2,000 or 3,000 people running this today. Stephen dropped me off just at this side of the road next to Duthie Park. It's all about to be closed off in like the next half an hour. And then the race starts in probably 40 minutes. So I've got nothing to do, but there's a bit of grey sky behind me, so I'm not sure if it's going to start raining. So wish me luck. Literally everyone is running past me. That's what I get for not training. I'd say I'm about a quarter of the way. My feet are probably a little bit sore, but I think that's because I wear boots for work. Legs are okay, just a bit tired. I'm going at a pretty slow pace. But it's such a nice setting. Who cares? It's mile 4. Thank you. Cheers, thank you. Somebody had vodka jellies, so I don't know if that's going to help or not. Right, Right, that's coming under the dual carriageway. Almost halfway. This next part is the part that I'm worried about. I've got to climb all the way up the long hill to Petercooter. Thank you very much. Thank you. Halfway, way to climb up the Petercooter hill. Just got some free Haribo from some spectators. So, very happy. I don't know what's better, seeing someone run the race dressed as an inflatable chicken, or that I was outpaced by someone running the race dressed as an inflatable chicken. Doing okay, it's 8 miles, 5 to go. Gone about maybe an hour and 40 minutes so far, so pretty good for me. Feet are sore, legs are sore, but nothing's painful yet, which is good. Doing better than I thought I'd do. So I think family's coming through to see me cross the finish line, so they should probably be leaving now. Starting to get a little bit uncomfortable. I'm having my fruit shoots and any Haribo that people are passing out as I run past them. It's 9 miles, 4 to go. So many people coming out and supporting along the route, standing there with water, sweeties, oranges, anything to kind of help cheer people on and keep you going. So if anyone's watching, we all appreciate it. Thank you. That's me just had to slow down to a walk. That's must be coming up in about 9 miles now. Or 10 miles actually, so that's pretty good going. I'll walk for a few hundred yards and then I'll start running again. There's about 3 kilometers to go, just walking for a little bit. Oh, my knees are starting to feel it now. But I can't believe I'm doing so well. I'm about 2.5 hours maybe. So I could potentially get this in under 3 hours, this half marathon, which would be by far the best I've ever done. So I'll try and pick up the pace again and see if I can make good time. Now I don't know where I'd gotten this from, but on the day I seemed to have it in my head that my previous half marathon times were all over 4 hours instead of 2, which is ridiculous the more you think about it, because that's more along the lines of a full marathon time. Just past the 12 mile mark, 1 mile to go, still going strong. Legs are gonna fall off when I'm finished, and I can't wait for a burger. That's the second vodka jelly I just got. That's Duthie Park Cemetery. I'm almost finished.
Just keep your left hand side for me.
I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm almost there. Finished, success! I got a medal. So there's your answer. Yes, I can run a half marathon with 0 training. But I do have to confess, I already knew I could do this. I would say I'm the type of person who is quite suited to this type of long distance endurance sort of exercise. I've never been an athlete in any other area of sport. I've never been good at weightlifting, I've never really enjoyed the gym, I wouldn't be any use on a rowing machine or a bike for any length of time, but when it comes to running, I'm really good at just putting one foot in front of the other for mile after mile. I was genuinely worried that I was going to injure myself and do some damage to my knees, because then it would really have a consequence for my business. But thankfully, I think I've gotten off quite lightly. And for that reason, I would not attempt this again, and I would definitely not recommend it to you. But I believed I could do it, and I wanted to prove it to myself and to anyone else that I could do it. And plus, I think rolling out of bed and just going and running a half marathon out of the blue makes for a pretty good story. But now I wonder, could I run a full marathon with zero training?